no matter what industry you belong to. It's always useful to have the skill of detecting a liar. Whether you are a banker and you are using some verification tools to check for identity theft, or you are an HR manager, checking to see if the person you're about to hire is lying about his record of employment, it's always useful to spot a liar. Even at your home or college. You may want to know if your boyfriend or your partner is lying. So, if you want to know how to spot a liar, then need the advice of those who spent their careers investigating liars. Here are some effective ways to tell if a person is lying. Number 1. Taking a pause. A lot of experts say that the most effective way to detect if someone is lying is to look them in the eye and try the staring contest. But we all know that some people are so adept in lying that they can play that game perfectly. A person who's used to lying is quite confident to look anyone in the eye and lie through their teeth. But, according to some experts, the focus point should be how you ask a question and how quickly the person answers. If the person you suspect is a habitual liar, you should ask him a question that will throw him off balance. If it takes him a few seconds to answer it, means that he is trying to fabricate a story inside his head, which is why it's taking him longer than usual to answer. Number 2. Covering the mouth. Even though we think that all of our body parts are in sync all the time, our brains often betray what our mouths are spewing. This means that when a person lies, there can be a disconnect between what he is saying and what his body is showing. You can see this when you're speaking with a habitual liar, and he tends to cover his mouth when he's telling a tall tale. That's because our brains are designed to hide a lie. And when the person goes against the grain and tells a lie, the brain tries to stop it by telling the hand to cover the mouth. Number 3. Clearing the throat or swallowing. It seems that nature has designed us to be truthful at all times. Because whenever we say something inaccurate, our bodies often betray us by exhibiting telltale signs. One particular sign is when a person clears his throat. Whenever a person gets the urge to lie, the brain sends a signal to the rest of the body that makes it uncomfortable. The person fidgets, and for some reason, his throat starts to become dry. It's the reason why one of the signs a person is lying when he clears his throat or swallows before he answers a question. Number 4. Overly defensive. When you confront a liar with the facts, they usually become extremely defensive, refusing to answer any questions, and even accusing you of lying. If the suspect responds to your questions with phrases like "Why do you want to know that?" or "That's not important now," he is surely reaching his limits and using this defense as an attack. Number 5. Let's change the subject. Everyone feels vulnerable and uncomfortable when telling lies. Even if a person is an experienced liar, with an imperturbable look on their face, inside he or she is panicking. A liar will surely try to quickly change the subject and jump to another topic. Number 6. Increased hand-to-face touching. Watch for any gestures the suspect makes towards his face. Liars tend to stroke their hair, touch their face and neck, rub and scratch their nose, and cover their mouths more frequently than usual. Number 7. Stiffness. Liars are often very tense. So you can spot a liar by looking for unnatural stiffness of the body. Shrugged shoulders, crossed arms or ankles show the suspect's dishonesty and discomfort. Number 8. Ask him to narrate a story backwards. Most people, when they lie, start with the beginning of a story, then arrive at the end. But, if you ask a person to tell you the story, by starting from the end and go backwards, that's where liars often make a mistake. It's because fabricating a story is hard enough, and having to narrate the fabricated story backward will be a tough mental exercise, which most liars will fail. Number 9. Tone and speed. When a person tells a lie, his voice may become higher in pitch. As vocal cords tighten, a liar may start speaking faster than usual, or in a monotonous tone. He may stutter or stammer, and make speech errors. Number 10. Liars use technology. It's so much easier to lie over the phone, or in a text message, where there's no eye contact and body language involved, versus face-to-face communication. In addition, writing gives a liar more time to plan the answers, and strengthen his alibi. Pay attention if the person doesn't quite sound like himself, or tries to quickly change the subject, and uses phrases like, "to be honest," or, "what I really mean." So, if you think that spotting a liar is important to you, then use the methods above, and start detecting deceivers in your midst. That was great. Let us know in comments if you know any other way to spot a liar. Also, share it with your friends, and practice these techniques with them. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We will continue sharing more knowledge videos with you. So, stay safe, and stay tuned to Knowledge Station. Until then. Bye.